Chip the Cookie and the Recipe Book of Legends. In a cozy little kitchen at the edge of town, the warm scent of vanilla drifted through the air. The oven gave a cheerful Inside, a tray of chocolate chip cookies was turning golden brown, their tops bubbling gently. The kitchen was quiet, but down in the far corner of the tray, one cookie blinked. His name was Chip. He was round, a little lopsided, with chocolate chunks like freckles and a toasty tan all over. As the oven door creaked open, Chip's eyes widened. "Wait a minute," he whispered. "It's happening. They're going to eat us." All around him, the other cookies stretched and smiled, warm and content. "Relax, Chip," said Crunch, the cookie beside him. "We're made to be delicious." "Speak for yourself," Chip squeaked. "I'm not ready to be dessert. I haven't even seen the world outside this tray." With a sprong and a splat, Chip launched himself into the air, tumbled onto the baking sheet, and rode it like a skateboard. "Chip!" the other cookies gasped. But Chip was already on the move. Chip darted under the rolling pin, past a spilled pile of flour, and zigzagged through a jungle of table legs. "Too close," he panted, peeking over a measuring cup. That's when he heard it, a deep hum from the fridge. "Well, well," said the refrigerator with a cool breeze. "Where are you off to, little crumb?" "I'm not a crumb," Chip puffed. "I'm a cookie, and I'm escaping snack time." The fridge chuckled. "You'll need help. You want wisdom? Find Woody. She's ancient, twisted, and full of secrets." Chip nodded and scurried forward. He squeezed behind the mixer, leapt over a sleepy spoon, and climbed a tower of sugar cubes. At last, in the back of the baking cupboard, stood Woody, the old wooden spoon. She was creaky, and she smelled faintly of cinnamon. Or maybe that was her trusty sidekick that was always holding her upright. She looked at Chip. "You're running from your destiny, young doe?" she asked. "I want to choose my own," Chip said. "I heard there's a book. A special one. A legendary one." Woody creaked thoughtfully. "You mean the Recipe Book of Legends?" It's real. But it's not easy to reach." She pointed to the highest shelf where dust danced in the air. "You must pass the slippery butter block. Avoid the sticky step. And cross the trail of forgotten sprinkles." Chip gulped, but his crumb stood tall. "I'll do it." With a wiggle and a hop, Chip climbed a pan and used a spaghetti noodle as a rope. He slipped on a butter packet, barely catching himself on a measuring spoon. He tiptoed through a sticky puddle of honey, dodged a rolling jelly bean, and crawled beneath a curtain of cupcake wrappers. At last, he reached the top shelf, and there, glowing faintly, was a thick red book. Its cover shimmered with sugar dust, and its ribbon glowed softly, tied like a bow. "The Recipe Book of Legends," Chip whispered. He untied the ribbon. With a thwomp, the book opened, and golden light spilled across the shelf. Old ingredients shimmered on the pages. Secret spells for cinnamon swirls. Hidden codes for the perfect pancakes. Chip leaned in. "If a cookie finds courage, speaks kindly, and rolls with bravery, he may choose his own destiny. Whether it's dipped, shared, or something new entirely." Chip's chocolate chips tingled. "I don't have to be eaten," he whispered. "I can be more." Suddenly, thud, thud, footsteps. Chip grabbed the ribbon and slid down the shelf just as the human re-entered the kitchen. "There's one missing," a voice called. "Did one fall?" A giant hand reached under the counter. Chip hid. His doughy heart thumped, eyes open. "Hey," said a gentle voice. "What's this one doing down here?" "Ha!" She smiled. "He's got a face and little chocolate chip eyes." She giggled and looked around. "I don't want to eat this one. He's special." Chip blinked. Instead of the snack plate, she placed him carefully on the windowsill, right beside the flower pot and teacup. There, bathed in warm sunlight, Chip looked out at the world. He could see birds, a swing set, a big blue sky. He was still a cookie, but now he was more. From that day on, Chip became a legend in the kitchen. Whenever a new cookie batch came out of the oven, he'd whisper stories to the nervous ones about bravery, about butter, about bouncing through jam puddles and discovering your path. Some cookies stayed, some chose to be shared, some dreamed of traveling the pantry, and Chip, wise, crispy, and brave, would sit by the window, watching it all, smiling beneath his chocolate chip freckles. The end.